Welcome back to 5 Live. All right, a chicken nugget that resembles a video game character is going for $34,000 on eBay. Plus, just how lucrative is gaming as a business?
Here to talk about all that, Emma Fyfe from Venn. Venn is the 24-hour streaming network for video games and pop culture. Took a week hiatus, but hello, Emma. So happy to be back with you.
Hello, happy to be back with you all as well, and to discuss how a chicken nugget is truly about to change someone's life.
Is this yet another new set from Venn?
Yes, it's a constantly evolving set here
It's like-
at Venn. Much like the gaming industry, we're always innovating.
Yeah, you're just leveling up. You just continue to level up into new.
Yeah.
It looks really nice, and I also will say, now that you have the IKEA box behind you with this cool stuff in it, you are a real streamer. So congratulations.
It's true. Yeah, and I've got kind of like a pink hue light situation, which I definitely have in my own personal streaming setup at home as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's
that's pretty sick. And the hand. Okay, well, now that we're talking about your set, the little, I was appreciating the little hand back there. But to that point, he's holding a Wii, the original Nintendo Wii wheel, right? Yeah, that was one of my favorite games. I absolutely love that one.
Yep.
So.
There you go.
Pretty cool.
All right, well, let's do some other news. The Tesla has touted itself as the future of the automotive industry, but now it could be the future of gaming as well. I hope to God not. Can you explain?
Yeah, so here's the thing. If you can't find a next-gen gaming console, like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, just buy a Tesla.
Ugh.
The new Tesla Model S and X will both, for some reason, be equipped with an infotainment system powered by processors found in high-end gaming computers, which means that these cars will have the ability to run just about any video game you'd want to play. Fortnite, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty. I mean, any of them. Yeah, you can just play them on your Tesla.
So, but wait a minute. Just because it has the processors in the car doesn't mean that the computer is actually able to play like Cyberpunk 2077. Has anybody tried to do this?
I don't know that anybody's tried to specifically play Cyberpunk 2077, but they have definitely demoed how games run on the Tesla console, and it is very possible.
Wow.
I sort of envision a future wherein everyone's playing Mario Kart on their Teslas, so it just really would make your commute to work that much more entertaining, you know?
God, yeah.
Hey, it sounds like a good idea. Like if you're at home and mom is bugging or the significant other is bugging about you playing too many video games, just hop in the car, you drive over to Taco Bell, and you just chill in the parking lot and keep on gaming.
I love that idea, but also
Yeah.
like I hate that we live in a future where all problems are solved by buying a Tesla. Makes me want to die. Anyway.
And that all technology is becoming all in one. You know what I mean? Because I remember when smartphones first started existing, it was, well, I don't know that I really want that. But then I decided, oh, I do want it because I want my phone to be able to take pictures so I don't have to carry a camera. And then it was, well, I do want to be able to go on the internet with my phone, and so on and so forth. And lo and behold, now we're all zombies who are totally glued to our phones. So soon we're all just going to be, we'll never have to leave our Teslas. That's truly what Ready Player One is just everybody like locked in their Teslas staring at a screen.
It's like a Playa Vista nightmare. All right, Sam, what else?
Well, this gaming industry you guys are talking about,
Yeah.
it's so valuable that now it's outpacing other big businesses. Emma, I know that if you're just learning this, you're a little late to the game, no pun intended. But how much money are we really talking here?
Okay, so gaming is really, 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 really big business. Like, you might be shocked at just how big all those V-Bucks and cosmetic skins you're buying or buying for your kids or whoever, they're helping to fuel an industry which outpaces both film and television and sports combined.
Cool.
While the global film industry was estimated at $100 billion in 2019, the most recent report on gaming shows that the industry will be worth about double that, so $200 billion by 2023.
Wow. How many Teslas could that buy me to keep
Well,
going with this?
There you go. I mean, a whole fleet of Teslas could be yours, and you would simultaneously be contributing to that many multi-billion-dollar gaming industry. So it's interesting because if you look at sort of like the the trajectory of gaming, it's always been on the up and up, but a lot of this was definitely propelled forward by the COVID-19 pandemic because the gaming industry was one industry that by and large was really thriving. And also when you have these titles that have been in development for a long time, you know, playability of the game when it actually finally releases, notwithstanding, looking at you, Cyberpunk 2077, these games were still able to be finished and put out because for the most part, again, like games take years and years and years to develop. So we might see the repercussions of the pandemic more so going forward of the struggles of continuing to make games that had kind of just gotten off of their feet in 2020. But at the same time, these are things that largely can be done remotely. So this was an industry that was like, I'm not going to say it was positively impacted by the pandemic, but in a way, it kind of was.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, I think a lot of tech businesses like this, obviously, Amazon did very, very well. And it stands to reason that something that would, you know, provide entertainment for people who were staying at home for a year plus would do well. Speaking of other things that are astounding, food that bears the likeness of celebrities seems to be its own booming industry. So tell us what might be the most expensive nugget of all time.
Oh, yes. So move over, Mother Mary burnt onto toast. The Among Us chicken nugget has arrived. A McDonald's customer noticed that one of their nuggets was shaped exactly like one of the roly-poly astronauts from Among Us, the hit online game that caused a sensation last year. So this customer instantly threw the nugget in a Ziploc bag and posted it on eBay for 99 cents. But currently, the highest bid on this chicken nugget is over $99,000.
Oh my God.
Well, the good thing is we know it will last forever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No actual chicken in the
it's
chicken
vegan.
nugget. Yeah, totally. So this is the thing that's wild is, so again, he posted it for 99 cents. It's now over $99,000. So this person's life is literally going to change over a chicken nugget. I do wonder, I mean, obviously, like the chicken nugget Among Us of it all definitely has contributed to the astounding bid on it. However, it was also, I would like to point out, specifically found in the BTS meal. So it's like the double.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, the internet has, this is the day. Mark your calendars, everybody. This is when the internet has reached total sentience, domination. It is making fun of us. I hate to say Elon Musk is right, but it does seem like we're living in a simulation. I want to ask you, having lived through a couple now of these things that were sold that looked like other food, look like other things. You referenced the Mother Mary on the piece of toast, of course. When is it all gonna end? No, I'm kidding. But it's crazy though to think, like, are there these people? There must be so many rich people in the world that have money to spend on literal memes. $100,000 to spend on absolutely nothing. We did a story yesterday when somebody spent 18 grand on an invisible statue, which of course wasn't real. My question is, what?
It's still here today, though.
Yeah, we bought it actually.
We have it on loan.
It was the best decision.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nexstar Corporate. You entrust us with your Chase Freedom card.
Oh no! All the points.
We don't have an Amex. Let's not get carried away.
It's
But
Chase
we do it right here. There are these people who are so rich. It's crazy. But why? How come I'm not friends with any of them?
Yeah, I mean, this is it's a double-edged sword, I feel like, because I'm looking at it from two perspectives. The one perspective of, oh my God, the person who put up this chicken nugget for a 99-cent bid is like, I want to interview that person. I want to know, like, what compelled you to do this? This is obviously potentially for this person going to be a life-changing amount of money, which is amazing. But at the same time, you're going, okay, well, who out there? I mean, clearly people out there all over the place do have this kind of disposable income. And
so bizarre.
Couldn't that nobody should have that much disposable income? Like, shouldn't that be going to, like, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't, that's obviously like a bigger conversation, but I certainly don't want to think that rich people are doing this with their money. It's just like, do whatever you want. Sure, it's your money, whatever. But I just hate it because we could have used that for something.
I did notice though
Right?
that if you turn the Nuggie upside down, it kind of looks like a Pikachu head. So then maybe you can buy this and then resell
resell
it
it.
to the Pokemon community.
There it is.
Look at that.
Get the
Or
Paul,
maybe like a little Mickey
I
Mouse
see
or
it.
something.
I see
Get the,
what you
get the
mean.
Paul
Yeah.
brothers on the line. I would love for Jake Paul to buy this and then eat it for a video and then just see what happens.
I think that's
That
Get
sounds
botulism.
Hey,
exactly like something he would do. I also would love to point out that I adore that chicken nugget is in one of those IKEA printed Ziploc bags. Like, it's not even a clear, preserved Ziploc situation. It's like, nope, I have this IKEA bag. Let's go.
it's art.
unreal.
It's added art. Emma, in case people want to learn more about food that looks like video games, where can they go to find you and Ven?
Listen, you can find Ven all over the place at Watch Ven, also at Ven.tv. And me, if you want to tweet your personal favorite food that has sold for ludicrous amount of money because it looked like a Nintendo character, you can tweet at me at Emma Fife.
Honestly, we could just tweet at you aisles at Erewhon.
Yeah.
Can you believe this is going for this price?
That's right.
It's probably
Yep.
rice, pasta,
Yeah.
sparkling
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, just send me literally all of eBay and Whole Foods while we're at it.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, it would be funnier if it wasn't so sad. We'll see you next week, Emma. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.